Fabrizio Romano confirms Tottenham interest in Barcelona star. Club have always kept note of 27-year-old winger. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we dive into this update, be sure to press that subscribe button and keep up with all the latest news. High-profile journalist Fabrizio Romano has claimed that Spurs have always liked the look of Barcelona and Brazil national team winger Raphinha, with London rivals having always shown interest in the past too. On his YouTube channel, Romano said, "Raphinha has always been attractive to several clubs, not only in Europe. When Barcelona signed him from Leeds, there was interest from Chelsea and interest from Arsenal. He's always been a player of interest for Tottenham. They have always appreciated him. Spurs do have options out on the right with Wilson Odobert, Brennan Johnson, Dejan Kulusevski, even if he is better centrally, and Raphinha's compatriot Richarlison able to play there too. However, there is no doubt that Raphinha would be an instant upgrade out there. In La Liga so far this season, he has scored 5 goals, created 8 big chances, and created over 3 chances per game in just 7 outings so far, as he forms a lethal attack with Robert Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal. The 27-year-old would most definitely suit Ange Ball too. He is a rapid winger, capable of pressing and has the quality to match. He gives a 1 versus 1 threat that Spurs massively lack too. He thrived in a Marcelo Bielsa system in the Premier League, and no doubt he could so too for Ange. The winger was linked to Spurs in the summer, and based on what Romano has said, could reignite their interest in the future. Unfortunately for Spurs and potential other suitors, he does seem a lot more valuable to Barcelona than he did before the season started. Another tick in the box for Raphinha is his versatility. Despite naturally being a right winger, he has played both as a left winger and number 10 this season, both to a high level, with Yamal having locked down the right wing spot. Him being left-footed and holding the width sounds very Ange Postecoglou, but he is also capable of doing the same from the right side. If there is any remote possibility of this happening, Spurs must move heaven and earth to make sure it happens. Should a player of Raphinha's quality become available, you must take full advantage of it and get that done. Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi continues to be linked with a move away from the club. The 24-year-old England international was heavily linked with a move away from the club at the start of the season, but Crystal Palace managed to hold on to him. According to TBR Football, they have now informed the player that he needs to sign a new deal with the club or he will be sold in 2025. The defender will likely be available for a more reasonable price next summer after Crystal Palace priced his suitors out of a move earlier this summer. Palace were demanding £75 million for the defender. He has a contract with them until 2026 and will enter the final 12 months of his contract next summer. The Eagles will be under pressure to sell him. They will not want to lose him on a free transfer. The report states that Tottenham are keeping close tabs on his situation and they could look to make a move for the player. The North London club need to bring in defensive reinforcements and signing another central defender could sort out their defensive unit for the future. Meanwhile, Liverpool and Chelsea are keen on the player as well. Joe Gomez has been linked with a move away from the club and the Reds will have to replace him adequately. Guehi would be a quality acquisition for them. Similarly, Chelsea need depth at the heart of the defence as well. Players like Benoit Badiashile have been linked with a move away from Stamford Bridge. It will be interesting to see if either of the 3 Premier League clubs decide to make a move for the 24-year-old England international next summer. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching. And as always, come on you Spurs!